I'm embarking on my third year of college now, and I feel like I don't have much to show for it. Since my freshman year, I've rethought my major, fell back in love with it, and rethought it again, and I'm at a point where I'm okay with my choice, but it's less of the schoolwork that bothers me, and more about pursuing my other passions. When schoolwork piles up and my hobbies pile up with it, the first thing I prioritize is always the schoolwork, which makes sense to a certain extent, but the hobbies get completely forgotten, ignored, no longer at the front of my mind, more like a frequent worry that pops up here and again that I'm wasting my time by not doing things that I actually love. When it comes to self-made deadlines or personal goals, it's always like I lack the commitment to myself to get it done. As I've mentioned before in previous videos, I believe that hobbies build our character. They give us a sense of purpose in our own lives that doesn't have to be for money or status, and they're simply there just for us to live deeper and more meaningfully. Having only one thing that gives you a sense of accomplishment is something that I've learned to be kind of damaging to my mental health. Because when that one thing isn't going so well and your glass is half full, if you're only invested in that, then you have nothing else to fill your own cup up with. You can be successful in things that don't need validation from other people, which gives you control over how it makes you feel. I think hobbies should exist with no boundaries unless you place them there. It's more about nurturing different aspects of your identity and cultivating a richer, more well-rounded version of yourself that also informs your other pursuits, your academics, whatever else that you do. And creative hobbies require a lot of brain power and intention. And it feels like the more I use up my brain on one thing, it takes away from another. Because there's only so much you can think about at once before you need a break. Hence why you might get done with work and only have enough energy to scroll on your phone or watch videos, instead of doing the things that you feel like you actually want to do. Something that I know already that I keep having to remind myself is that the more you do something, the better and more efficient you get. I think deadlines with school and just the way it's set up, like if you complete X, Y, and Z by this date, then you will be in this grade by this time. And if you spend X amount of years in school, then you have this degree. It puts a timeline on your success. And I think I've been placing that same pressure on everything that I do, when in reality, I can choose the pacing of my life. I hope for most people watching this isn't really new information, but I find videos like this to always be a good reminder and a good way for me to keep myself in check and remember the things that I've forgotten.